Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And they've got one player out of the lineup due to injury.
Down a star player. As long as that continues to be the case, they'll have to find a way to compensate, like it or not.
The National Basketball Association and the New York...
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Sam Hauser out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Queta in at the five. And for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the four. Grant, we've got quite a game in store for us tonight. Two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference.
Well, you know what they say, B.A. To be the best, you got to beat the best. I'm sure that's what both teams are thinking, so I expect them to be highly motivated.
Now here's Brunson. Five on the clock. Shoots off the step back. It's hauled in by White.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Hauser outside. And stolen by Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And you have to be in awe of Bridges' athleticism. Gifted at leaking out and executing.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Brunson. The Celtics making their last shot. Bridges, left side. White with a steal. Pass to Brown. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
Pritchard against Brunson. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Outside, Brown. And the Celtics another three.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
Outside Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. New York working the ball around now. High post Towns. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 6. Launches a three. Hauled in by Brown. Boston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pritchard surviving the D. And here's Brown. Tipped. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Knicks ball.
Knicks trail by 4. Anunoby on the wing. Down low. Here's Towns. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And the shot goes.
And I love how Brown is never in a rush, so calm even with the shot clock up against him.
Brunson against Pritchard. And Brunson, here we go. And the bucket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Brown. Give him 8 to the middle. Queta gets the bucket.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 6. Hart passes to Towns. Drills it from deep. Towns has got 5.
Look, this is a big part of Towns' value. He's a big who can stretch the floor for you.
Hauser outside from behind the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Coming onto the court now is your Knicks and the Pack Squad. Let's go!
Celtics on D. 6-point lead. Hart finds Bridges. Back to Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Back to Pritchard. The 3 is up. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And there's the screen. Outside Hart. There's the triple. Boston pulls it in. White with it. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Anunoby. Cater. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Towns outside. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Celtics lead by 9. Outside, Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Brunson. No good again that time. Right side White. Outside Pritchard. Brown passes to Queta. Now here's White. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Bridges outside. Towns a screen on White. White against Bridges. 4-3. Boston pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Brown passes to White. Back to Brown. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. He's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Bridges. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Boucher's checked in for Queta. Tillman comes in for Hauser. Minot's checked in for Brown. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Derek White. Simons against Clarkson. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. It's good.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation, but he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
BA, he hasn't been in high visibility situations, like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents sure fear him and respect him.
First free throw is good. No doubt Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
And so Simons nails both of them.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Brunson against Pritchard. Clarkson with a screen on Pritchard. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Yabusele against Simons. Outside for Boucher. Clock at 4. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by Boston. Knicks trail by 13. Pass to Brunson. Nails the 16-footer. Brunson's got 6 points.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Boucher a screen on Clarkson. There's Simons with a 3. Hart pulls it in. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Now Brunson. Pass to Yabusele. Towns down low. Covered by Boucher. Brunson surveys. Over Simons. And it's New York scoring again.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
Boston leading by 9. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Brunson against Pritchard. Boucher a screen on Clarkson. Puts one up from 19. Simon's shot is good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Towns. He's got 5. Brunson missing again.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Minot. Here's Pritchard. The 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Brunson with it. Pritchard picks him up. And that one's good for Brunson. 10 points for him.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Minot. No good on the 3. Knicks trail by 9. To the wing, right side. Here's Towns. And Boucher with the block. Here's Simons. What a terrific move that is. 6 points now for Anthony Simons.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's Boston closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Xavier Tillman, Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. Then it's Chris Boucher, and it's Minot in at the three. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Bridges. Yabusele outside. Back to Bridges. Outside Robinson. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Shoots over White. And it's Clarkson missing. Celtics lead by 8. Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Now here's Simons. 6 points for him. Minot, good.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
McBride passes to Robinson. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Clarkson. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And it's Simons with the ball for the Boston Celtics. And they're on the run. The pull-up. Clarkson missing again. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the inside. Out to Simons. Boucher right side. Pass to Minot. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break. Here comes New York. The 11-footer. And yep, it's good. Bridges has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Nice job measuring the defense right there. Bridges sensing separation and torching him off the dribble.
Now here's Simons. McBride covers. This one for 3. And it's Simons missing. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to McBride. Back to Clarkson. Yabusele finds Clarkson. 4 on the clock. For 3, Bridges. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. For the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Robinson, and it's Anunoby in for Clarkson. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Simons. Now here's Brown. He's got 12. Boston needs to get off a shot here. White can't hit. Knicks trail by 7. To the right side. Here's Yabusele. That three's off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Brown against Towns. White looking it over. Tillman with a screen. White can't hit.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
McBride passes to Anunoby. Now Bridges lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by White. Pass to Tillman. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside White. And it's White again missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or getting to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Oh, Towns disregarding the D.
Excellent work by Towns, refusing to let the contact throw him off balance.
Outside Pritchard. Pass to Boucher to stop the drought. It's rebounded by New York. Outside McBride. Now Anunoby. Towns outside. Here's McBride, defended by Pritchard. McBride can't get it to go. Boston leading by 5. Here's Tillman, still without a bucket. Brown looking around. Fires the 3. Boston, no good that time either. New York has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot on.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Back to Pritchard. Beyond the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Yabusele's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anunoby finds Yabusele. Now Towns, covered by Boucher. Towns against Boucher. Outside McBride. Shoots over Pritchard. McBride can't get it to go. Boston leading by 5. Brown passes to Boucher. Outside, Brown. Back to Pritchard to end the drought. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. White against Bridges. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges so tough inside.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Yabusele. Clarkson comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. Boston also changing it up. Cadis checked in for Boucher. Hauser comes in for Tillman. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Derek White. New York on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And here's Simons outside. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. Here's Clarkson. Blocked! On the wing, Simons. Covered by Towns.
Yeah, taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Brunson against Pritchard. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Simons outside. They set the screen. On the wing, Hauser from the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Robinson, a screen on Pritchard. And he's going for the oop here. Simons outside. It's Brown on the wing. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Basket counts. Clarkson's got his first basket.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Brown against Anunoby. Outside Pritchard. Let's go with a 3. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Got to D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Brunson against Pritchard. Towns a screen on Brown. Left side Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Here's Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. 14 points for Jalen Brunson.
Well, look, Towns is not just a scorer. He's a willing and capable playmaker as well.
Here's Brown. And here's Simons. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. Inside. Here's Simons. Over Clarkson.
Look at the vertical from Clarkson. Great job sending that shot back.
16 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Brunson. Anunoby for 3. Doesn't go for him. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Celtics. They're up by 11. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
47.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Jalen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Boston leading by 11. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Brown. After New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Pass to Hauser from downtown, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Fires from deep. The rebound, Celtics.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Brunson against Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. No good from outside.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Anunoby uses the glass to finish the layup. Anunoby's gotten his first points in this one.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Brown against Anunoby. Outside, Brown. Step back shot. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hart passes to Bridges. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pass to Brown. Outside White. Here's Kata. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Hart. Now here's Brunson. Towns, a screen on Pritchard. Out to the right wing. The 3. Boston pulls it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Now here's Brown. 14 points for him. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. From 8 feet, crowd going to work.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
Brunson against Pritchard. Brunson up top. He's got 14. 6 to shoot. Over Pritchard. And it's Brunson missing. Celtics lead by 9. Up top, Brown. Anunoby covering. Pritchard with a screen on Anunoby. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
No foul. Second team foul.
New York on D. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And the basket by Brown.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Hart, and there's a pick. Back to Brunson. Now here's Towns. Tightly guarded. Just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot on the way. The wide open shot is on the money. Towns has got 9.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York. But Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you guys.
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. On the wing, Hauser. And here's Brown for three. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Saying one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Celtics lead by 10. Outside, Brown.
It's always a great sign for this offense when Brown is making plays for others.
The Knicks have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Towns can't get it to go. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Brown passes to Hauser. And here's White. Outside, Brown. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Jaylen Brown proven to be a tough customer.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
3 shots. 3 shots.
Free throw good. Brown.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all three. Knicks trail by 15. Right wing. Now Towns. He's got 9. Clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Shoots over Pritchard. Brunson misses. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. And here's Brown for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Back to Bridges. Outside Hart. From 18 feet away. Boston pulls it in. Hauser's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the pick. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Again, the miss by Boston. Knicks trail by 15. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer, Bridges. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. New York making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Boucher's checked in for Queta. Outside White. Pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a special move before that shot. Brown's got 12 points in just the second half.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Yabusele. From 10 feet away. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Celtics lead by 12.
52.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Hauser. Pritchard with a screen on Yabusele. Here's Hauser. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Towns on a screen. Hart passes to Towns. And it's New York scoring again.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Outside Pritchard. Back to White. Outside Brown. Fires for three. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Brunson. New York working the ball around now. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, good luck moving Towns off his spot. He'll fight for every rebound.
Pass to Brown. Boucher a screen on Hart. On the wing, Hauser from outside the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 6 assists now in the game. Brunson passes to Towns. A minute 50 left in the third. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Second team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. One shot. It's T-shirt time. We know you want one, so make some noise. Who wants a T-shirt? Get on your feet. Make some noise. Loudest section in the building gets 3 T-shirts.
For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Clarkson subbed in for Hart. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Hauser. Minot comes in for Jaylen Brown. Shireman's checked in for White. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard. Boston leading by 8. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Stolen by Bridges. To the paint. Yabusele outside. From outside, off the mark. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Here's Simons. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Love the fearlessness from Simons inside, showing he's not afraid of contact.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Simons.
Well, you have to appreciate a high-octane player like Anthony Simons. He runs the floor and just outworks other guys every chance he gets.
New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in, and he makes both free throws. Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Yabusele. 1:03 left in the third quarter. The three, Bridges. And it's Tillman with a rebound. And for Boston, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Minot. He's guarded by Bridges. Minot can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. The crossover. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And still to this day, Jordan Clarkson can give you instant offense, Coach.
Well, Brian, he's excellent off the bounce, slashing into the lane. He's added the three-point shot. He can fill it up in a hurry, normally off the bench.
He makes a first.
Well, what you love about Jordan Clarkson, it doesn't matter if he's starting or coming off the bench, he provides a real scoring punch.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Celtics lead by 9. Pass to Tillman, and stolen by Yabusele. Fast break, here comes New York. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kept alive. Robinson on the wing, covered by Boucher. Clarkson for 3, fires in the triple. Clarkson's got 6 points.
And Clarkson can drain them with ease from that range. No problem for him on that 3.
It's deflected. No good there. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Boston, Chris Boucher out there with Xavier Tillman. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Derek White. And it's Minot in at the 3 spot. Now here's Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. They get it back. Left side, McBride. And here's Clarkson. Shoots over White. And they get it back. Anunoby passes to Towns. Clarkson for 3. Clarkson missing again.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Back to Simons. Tillman with a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Simons missing. Knicks trail by 6. On the wing, Clarkson. He's covered by Simons. Pass to McBride. The 3-ball. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside White. Boucher a screen on Clarkson. White, the pass to Tillman. Simons outside. The 3 is up. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now. Towns a screen on White. Pass to Towns. Anunoby against Boucher. Here's Clarkson. Clarkson missing again. Boston leading by 6. Here's Tillman. Now here's White. He's covered by Clarkson. Boston again missing. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And he lobs it up top. Clarkson.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Kolek comes in for McBride. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Knicks trail by 4. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Kicks it out to Clarkson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Clarkson playing the percentages in that short corner.
Boucher a screen on Anunoby. They double team Brown. Here's Minot. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Celtics lead by 3.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
To the middle. Here's Towns. Oh, good D by Boucher.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Anunoby against Brown. Pass to Simons. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 5-point Celtic lead.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Anunoby can't get it to go. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Count that bucket.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Now here's Yabusele. New York working the ball around now. Here's Clarkson. And the Knicks miss again. Boston leading by 7. Inside. Here's Minot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Gershon Yabusele.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Hart comes in for Yabusele. Mikal Bridges checked in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Kolek. Boston also changing it up. Hauser, he's checked in for Boucher. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Simons. He does not get the second one. Knicks trail by 7. To the inside, Robinson. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Hauser. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside White. Back to Hauser. Down low. It's stolen by Hart. Here's Anunoby. Got it. Boston leading by 5. Here's Minot. Outside, Brown. From deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics. New York has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Boston pulls it in. Minot's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to White. They set a pick. Hauser right side. Takes a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Pass to White. Takes the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got assist number 8 here already in the game. And New York shooting 40% from the field in this one. And here's Brunson from the arc. Minot pulls it in. Minot's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's White. Three-pointer, Pritchard. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Brunson against Pritchard. Lets it fly. The bank shot, no good. Boston on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. They double-team Brown. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
And Boston has possession. After the basket by New York. Pass to Brown. And here's Hauser. He's covered by Harden. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Towns, he's checked in for New York. The Celtics also with a sub. Kata's checked in. Outside Pritchard. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Allie, thank you. Boston on D. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Towns. Ooh, Towns with the big presence.
Well, there's a real confidence to Towns inside. Even with the man right up on him, he's not going to give in.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Brunson finds Anunoby. High post Towns. Shot clock at 6. There's the block. Brunson against Pritchard. Here's the pass to Brown. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. A 12-point game. Outside Anunoby. Can't hit it. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Quick 2. All net.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
One shot.
Knicks trail by 15. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Brunson. Screen by Hart. Off on the layup. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Here's Keita. Pritchard fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. Here's Towns. Outside Hart. Whoa, cat, unreal.
What a powerful dunk by Towns. Showing the rim no mercy.
76.
White with it. Now here's Pritchard. Here's the pass to Brown from downtown. Bridges pulls it down.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Celtics.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jaylen Brown.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Here's Keita. After the basket by New York on the other end. It's Brown on the wing. Anunoby covering. Rebounded by Towns. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thanks, guys. Jaylen, congratulations. You had a monster game. What was your mindset coming in?
Just be aggressive, keep playing my game. Don't doubt. Just keep executing the game plan. Everything will fall in place.
This team needs you to be aggressive. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.